Welcome back to Sepulkrum. Check this baby out. The GW-9110 Gulfman Multiband 6. See that right there? Now, you've seen in the video before the GW-9100. Is it the 9100? Yeah. So many numbers, I keep getting confused. GW-9100, the first Gulfman to be radio controlled. This one has multiband 5. They appear to be about the same size. The bezels look the same. That inner titanium bezel look the same. The buttons look the same. The straps, not the same. Similar. At least they seem the same here in the connection. But they're not the same. Now you see this watch? Does it remind you of something? Now you probably think that this one is older because this watch is already discontinued. But actually this watch came out in 2010 and this one came out in 2009, the GW-7900. So this one is older and they basically got the same screen. Look at that, the same LCD. Are they compatible? Don't know. Never tried that before. So this watch came from Japan and it's in very, very good shape. Very good shape. Received signal already. Battery is in high, which is very weird for a watch this old. I ran the batch code and this watch was made in July 11th, 2015. So it's 11 years old. I'm wondering if somebody changed the battery or is it still the original battery. So as you can see, it does have like some sweat marks right there, some gunk. So this baby, all it needs is just a simple cleaning. Probably take everything apart, re-lube the buttons, check the battery, and just put it all back together. New O-ring, something simple. Titanium screws here. Something I see is this should be titanium, I think. I think it is. So it's not really that. All right, somebody rang the bell, the doorbell. Let me continue here. You can see whoever owned this watch took very good care of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's the original battery and they just kept it charged. Look at that weird O-ring. All right. Here's the moment of truth. 151C, January 2015. So it's the original battery, and it's still working fine. Now I'll save this one and install a brand new one, just to be, you know, set it and forget it. I'll put that battery in another old watch that I got laying around. Look at that. Set that to the side. All right, looks like I'm gonna have to remove the buttons to be able to remove this, and hopefully the solar panel comes up with it, similar to the GW-9110. All right, let me see if I can grab it. Got it. Very small O-rings. Weird. I don't see a spring. All right, let me do the rest and I'll be back. So the buttons are a bit dusty, but nothing crazy. Let me see if I can poke this. There it is. Super simple. And it does have some fogging too, look at that. So I'll clean that up. Solar panel comes up, that's beautiful. Bezel gets removed. Not risking breaking it because it is a little bit stiff. So this titanium inner bezel is held in place with double-sided glue. Check out this red part here. I don't even have to get this wet. So I just wipe this down, clean it up, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. That's the part number for the O-ring. So you can see that the 9100 uses the same O-ring. You see the difference in thickness. Some people say that you don't have to change the O-ring, but then again, some people don't know crap. O-rings get flat, and over time you lose water resistance. Yeah, you're not gonna go diving with this watch, but spending a few dollars on a new O-ring should not be that big of a deal. So the buttons have been cleaned. Solar panel, look at that. Looks a lot better, doesn't it? Bezel has been cleaned. The straps, nice and clean. So all I gotta do now is put it back together. Almost forgot to show you the new battery. The last batch of batteries that I got all came in with the same code, 256N, so June 2025. There it is. All right, so like I mentioned before, no springs on the buttons. So I guess they figured in it to be able to keep that rust resistant theme, that area gets wet where the washers are. So they didn't use a spring unless they could figure out how to make a titanium spring. So the spring action is actually done by the module. So all I gotta do now is do an AC reset right here, off and on. Let me continue. Check it out. Got the signal. Hey, when I was cleaning it, I noticed that little speck right there. And it's not on the outside. It might be a factory defect. Not on the outside, not on the inside. So it might be like inside the glass. Weird. Weird stuff. It's the only imperfection in this watch. So there it is. Look how it turned out. Did you see that speck before? I bet you didn't. Came out beautiful. Which one do you like more? 9100, 9110, multiband 5, multiband 6. I might be selling these guys. Let me know if you're interested. Thank you for watching. Peace. Poof.